All right, welcome back, everybody. Here we go, week 8, second half of the season. Let's see kind of how the standings are playing out now as we have our final 7 matchups before the playoffs start. As a reminder, it's always top 8 out of 12, so still anybody's game. It's always fun. Everybody likes making playoffs, right? So yeah, let's take it. Let's see how it goes. So, as you see at the top there, with his 6th straight win in a row, ties at the top of the standings with a 6-1 record. Jeremy wins a 2nd in a row, and is now our points, or sorry, is still our points for leader, and is sitting at 5-2. Richard had a loss this week, or last week, and has now dropped to 3rd. Then we have 2 teams there at 4-3. We have Dallas and Dave. Dallas has now won 2 in a row to jump them up to 4-3. Then we have a whole pile of teams at 3-4. We got 4 of them there. We got the Evil Buddies, Jay and Adam, followed by Tom, Rob, and Sunil, who's now won 3 in a row. The Buddies have dropped 3 in a row to drop to 3-4, so they're on a bit of a slide. And then we have 3 teams there at the bottom, all at 2-5. As at the top of the list, we have myself, who's our 2nd place in points for currently, but all the way down there at 10th. Then we have Wayne, who's unfortunately lost 4 in a row to drop to 2-5. And Jen has now lost 2 in a row to also drop to 2-5. And for her, she is our lowest points for on the league. So she's about 280 points behind Jeremy in terms of points for, so that's a huge difference there. So she needs to get some wins under her belt there if she wants a new chance at the playoffs. As you see there, Sunil, with his 3 in a row there, is just outside the playoffs by about 57 points. So he's got a little work to do to keep in pace there, and then Wayne needs to turn his fortunes around, and as always, with my points for, I just got to keep winning. Maybe I get in, maybe I don't. So if I can get a win this week, and maybe some of those 3 and 4 teams lose, that'll put me into a nice playoff spot, which a couple weeks ago I didn't think was possible, but that would be really nice. So we'll take a look at the matchups. As always, mine's up first. So this week I play Rob. Rob is 3-4 and I am 2-5, so this is a big one for me. It's currently projected by about 20 points. Now it's 20.5 points. My kicker got a little bit extra yards than projected, so that's that little bump there. He had some couple field goals, point after attempts, so nothing too crazy. Looking at the matchups, I do like both quarterbacks. I have Caleb in another league, so I like him, so I'm cheering for him in that one, but I need Jackson to go off here. I do like my overall receivers a little better. I think I have a little bit more depth showing here. Nothing wrong with Dowdle or Shepard or Bigsby. I think Bigsby's going to have a good week, actually. So yeah, we'll see if Tank Dell doesn't put up a stinker, if Waddle plays well with Tua back, especially if Hill is questionable. Maybe he gets a little bit more work this week. Wandale's hit or miss. I really like Cole Kmet. Hopefully Caleb's touchdowns are all to him. So that kind of negates it there for Rob, but we'll see. Singletary, or sorry, not Singletary. I just haven't looked on that side. Moss for me is always my worry. But I don't really have anything else for running backs going on right now. Like Chandler played and got no touches. Gibson for New England, maybe. If Stevenson gets hurt again. Pierce I need. Mixon to get hurt. Edwards-Helaire, I'm just holding him because you never know what's happening right now in Kansas City. But Hunt seems to pretty much have locked that up. So it's a struggle, but hey, if I keep winning with these receivers, then maybe I can get there. So I'm going to hope for a big one with Lamar again, and I'm going to call myself to win. See what happens. I would really like to be 3-5 and have Rob at 3-5 as well. Let's see. Next one, we have the Evil Buddies versus Dallas. This one originally had the Buddies to win by about 3.5, and now Dallas is projected to win by a point. So nice and close game, which is what you want. Darnold put up a couple extra points over projected. Puka came in and got 18. I do want to thank Dallas. I have Puka in another league, so he convinced me to play him, so I'll take that. And then for the Buddies here, Kyron Williams got about 6 more points than projected. So, yeah, I mean, it's close here. I mean, Debo hopefully is playing well. Kirk has been hit or miss. Keenan Allen's been good. Mason, we'll see. HN, hopefully just stay healthy. Judy might be a little better, but I heard Deshaun Watson's not playing, if that's correct. Right? So I don't know what that'll mean this week. Oh, Jameis is starting. That's right. So who knows? That might be good for him, might not be. I mean, Jameis likes to throw the ball, so you never know. Jonathan Taylor should do well, and my favorite kicker, is in there for the Buddies. I do like Neighbors and Bijan and Wicks and Kittle. Hopefully Chubb will come along there for Dallas. Whew. It is close. And Kyron went over by about 6. Puka went over by 8. So they each got a little bit bonus there. Darnold got 20 points. So that's about all you can ask for. I think this one's going to go with the Buddies, actually. I think it'll be as close as they say, but I think the Buddies are going to win and go to 4-4, and Dallas will also also move to 4-4, but drop to 4-4. Yeah. Okay, that was only the second one. All right, let's move on to the third one here. We got, I think this is a rematch from last week, actually. We got Jeremy versus Wayne. Yes, because this is the one where Yahoo had it like 40-point difference, and I'm like, oh no, it's going to be close, and then Jeremy still won by like 50. So, clearly Yahoo knew better than I did. So yeah, Jeremy again was projected to win by about, 25 points. It's still roughly 22 points. Jeremy had Jefferson and Aaron Jones. Wayne had Cooper Kupp going. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Wayne, but Jeremy's team puts up a lot of points. It's good. I think he has a good chance of, working through the playoffs. I mean, he doesn't even have a kicker in, and he's got, a 22-point projection right now. Does he have a kicker? He does not have a kicker, so he's going to either have to make a move for a kicker or play the game and take the chance and not pick one up this week. So we'll see what happens. I'm assuming Jeremy will do it. I mean, it's his own chance if he wants to. So yeah, I think Jeremy to win, and I don't think it'll be close. Okay. Excuse me. Next we have battle of some top teams here. We got Ty at 6-1 versus Richard at 5-2. Neither guy had a player going on Thursday. Their projected difference is about 3.5. Just looking at the rosters here, there's good players on both sides. Richard with Reed and Pittman. Jacobs is playing well. Walker has been really good this year for Seattle. Andrews, you hope it's a game for him. I mean, just could easily be a likely game. He's got Trey McBride, Dobbs. Looks like he's playing Love right now over CJ Stroud. I mean, it's in a dome against Indy. Maybe he's thinking they'll run more. I don't know. Jacksonville's not a strong team either. It's at Jacksonville. We'll see how that plays out. tie with Purdy and Harrison, Wilson. Wilson, I don't know how that'll keep going. I mean, I think it should be good if you got Wilson and Devonta Adams there. So Montgomery, I like. Eckler and B-Rob, they both still play well. Eckler's, I think, went down a little bit last week with B-Rob back. Yeah, he only had 5 points last week. So we'll see how that split works out there. Harrison Cook should be good. Yeah. I think Ty is actually going to win. Yeah, I do like both teams a lot. I like a lot of the guys Richard has, as I said already. But I just think production, I think this one might just fall to Ty. I think it'll be close. I have that feeling. Sorry, Richard. All right. Next matchup, we have Tom versus Jen. Tom is 3-4. Jen is 2-5. Tom was projected to win by about 18. That has now dropped. Well, their projected totals have dropped, but Tom's projected win total is still by 20. Addison for Tom struggled, only put up 4 points. Atwell and Naylor were struggling for Jen for receivers. Only put up a combined 6 points. Don't blame Tom for not playing Robinson from the Rams. I mean, with Puka and Cup back, I wouldn't have played him either, but that's 17 points on the bench, so that's a tough one. I'm thinking Henry's going to have a big day. Lamb should do Lamb things. I think Cooper will just get better in Buffalo as the season goes on here. I think having a stud receiver for Josh Allen will really work. It might actually open things up for Keon Coleman as well, having him around, so that might help the rookie. I don't know who has him, but that might be good. Mahomes should be better in Las Vegas. It's a dome, so we'll see. I mean, Higgins has been good. Mostert, Pollard's been good. Diggs has been good. But I think she's kind of got herself in a little bit of a hole here with Atwell and Naylor on Thursday. So I think this one will go to Tom. Tom will jump to 4-4, get him back to 500. And I think Jen will go to 2-6. All right, last matchup. We have the Red Hot Sunil. Looking for his 4th win in a row, trying to get to 500, trying to drop Dave down to 500. Currently and originally, Dave is favored by roughly 23.5 points. So we'll see what's going on. Everyone's got players in there. Oh, there's Keon Coleman. So, I mean, if Hill plays, I don't know how much he'll play. Right, so maybe 20 points is a little high for projected, but we'll see. Adam Swift Hunt, again, Hunt's been fantastic. Kelsey's numbers been getting better. Kamara should have a better week. I think he was banged up last week, right? Yeah, he got banged up and will now play. Chuba's supposed to have a good week. I keep saying his name in those stardom situms as a stardom. Dave's hoping for a good week from Cortland Sutton. I mean, he's been so hot and cold this year. Yeah, like he was, 15 then 5, then 15 then 0. So Dave's hoping for another 15 game there in the pattern. Mixon's been fantastic. AJ Brown should be better. Should be a little bit more of a passing game, I think, against Cincinnati than their last game. Kyler's been getting better. Pitts' numbers have improved, I think, as him and Cousins have gotten more connection. I'm sorry, Dave, but I'm going to call Sunil with the upset on this one. I think he's going to continue his winning streak. I think he is going to go to 4-4. He's going to move himself into a playoff spot, put the pressure on Dave here a little bit. So, yeah. Right, so just going through them all here. I had myself beating Rob. I had the buddies beating Dallas. I had Jeremy to beat Wayne. I had Ty to continue his win streak to beat Richard. I had Tom to beat Jen and Sunil to beat Dave. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how many of those I get right. Should be a good week of football. This is a big week for some of us teams down there at the bottom of the standings to get back in it. So I don't want to fall behind just yet. So we'll see how it goes. All right, everybody, enjoy your weekend and talk soon. Okay, bye.